Hey guys, it's Ani. Happy Friday. I just want to wish everyone a very happy weekend starting now. So I intend that this video helps you on your manifesting journey and you resonate with it and you feel motivated after you watch it and you just have an amazing weekend after this video. You guys, in today's video, I will be sharing I'll be talking about a topic that I've been getting asked a lot, even in like my video comments. Like I see this, like a lot of you want to know more about the topic. So I will be talking about shifting and like the parallel realities. I think that's going to be like really helpful because I've gone through that where you totally like are aware that you're in a different reality, like with your SP, and where it's a desired one, and you're seeing changes and you're seeing all these things happening that they would swear they would never do, but now they are doing it, right? So I'm going to go into that. But before we go into that topic, I want to share um, a little success story one of my clients sent in. And I think this will help you guys. So she said, I have a manifestation story. I was in the wait list for a session with Ani. So I decided to buy her Manifest Your SP Now course in the meantime. The very next day, my specific person was actively watching my story. And the day after that, he messaged me. So I'm guessing like they weren't in communication when all this is happening. After she took the course, she was like, the very next day SP was actively watching my story, and the day after that he messaged me. Then I manifested a coaching session with Ani. I affirmed that the wait list would open up, and sure enough it did. I had my first session the other day, and it feels like so many amazing things are coming for me. Thank you for everything so far, Ani. I'm excited for what's to come and would love to work with you more and more. Well, girl, I'm excited to work with you too. And I love this, you guys, because this is what I mean when I say like that's how powerful you are. There's a lot of people like manifesting communication, manifesting commitment, manifesting SP to check their story, manifesting SP to message them. But once you start really applying the work and really understanding your inner world, like she started doing the Manifest Your SP Now course, and literally, like the next day, she was seeing movement. So I think what it is a lot of us, especially me in the past, like I needed like homework. Like, okay, give me homework. Like, tell me what to do, when to do it, how to do it, or teach me, right? Because we can fill ourselves up with all this knowledge, but then maybe you're not disciplined enough and you fall back, or maybe it doesn't feel good to like do anything in the moment, so you just push it to the side and then you forget about it. Like I used to be like that. I used to know everything about manifestation, but then was I consistent? Was I persisting? No. But when you start doing that, you see such a big difference. Like even in a day. I mean, I'm so happy for her that she saw movement in a day. And some people may get the movement in a week. Some people may get movement in a few weeks. Some people may get movement in a month. But it's not really about like if I get it or not fast enough, I'm a good manifester. It's literally you learning about your power, because once you learn and once you apply and once you see changes in your life, now you can use that formula on every part of your life. So it's just a win-win. Investing in yourself, you guys, is always a win-win. Like sometimes I get surprised when people are like, "Oh, well, how long did it take? Oh, is it going to take a few weeks, a few months? Oh, that's too long." Well, what are you going to do in the meantime? You're probably still going to be thinking about your SP and not in the desired version, right? So why not learn how to apply it in a desirable way to feel good, to feel less anxious and worried, and then get movement, right? Because you're going to be thinking anyway. That you can't run away from your thinking, but you can apply it correctly. You can think correctly. You can think in a different way, and you can train yourself to continue to think in that desirable way to get desirable evidence in your 3D. So happy for her. If you guys are interested in the Manifest Your SP Now course or any of my courses, I have bundle packages as well. If you want to do like the money one or money SP, remove third party, all of them, there's bundles. Links are going to be in the description box down below and under courses, under Ani's courses. If you guys go on the website to purchase a course, don't worry about the date and time. The moment you purchase a course, you get full access to it, and you can start working on it right now and start seeing movement like she did. But always remember, like, it's obviously not a requirement. You do not have to get coaching. You do not have to buy anything. You're still powerful. Just apply, okay? All right, you guys. So what I wanted to talk about, I've been seeing a lot of comments and questions about like parallel realities and shifting into a more desired state with specific person, with whatever it is that you're manifesting. So I've experienced this a lot, like shifting realities, parallel realities, different versions of people. I've literally experienced so many times people telling me something that's never going to happen. Oh, Ani, you know, it's never going to happen. It's never going to happen, especially with SP. It's never going to happen. They would swear left and right. It's never going to happen. And I would step back. I'd be like, okay, no problem, right? You do not want to try and manipulate your outside 3D. So yeah, you can tell them how you feel in the moment, whatever it is that you're going through. If you're not getting desirable evidence back, you can express your thoughts and feelings. Like, I don't want you to be like a mute about it. But remember that your most powerful, you at your most powerful is the inner world. It's not trying to beg and plead in that moment. No, give me what I want. Please give me what I want. Or fight or manipulate to get it, because that is all coming from lack. And because you're already in that lack state and you're experiencing lack, most likely they're going to follow up with more lack. So what you want to do in those cases is you want to say what you got to say in a calm way, remembering you are God of your reality and you cannot mess this up. You always can go within to go to your desired story, right? So you do what you got to do out there. Nice, kind, normal, powerful, godlike manner. Remember, you guys, adopt the attitude of, okay, so you're God of your reality, right? So you're learning about your God of your reality. Now apply you being God of reality. Like, a God will not, I don't want this to sound weird because like we've all been there, but a God will not like beg, plead, chase, confront, fight, try to manipulate something in their 3D because they know they are God. Like, think about it, how should I say, like a CEO of a company, or like a boss, you know? Like, they're gonna walk into that room, that meeting full of everyone and everything. Yeah, maybe people will have complaints here and there, whatever, but they're not gonna be really phased. They're gonna be like, okay, I'll think about it, I'll make my decision. I don't gotta show you a reaction right now, right? I don't have to like cry or sweat it. I don't, because I know at the end of the day, I'm in charge here, you know? So that I want you guys to adopt that attitude, and you will, the more and more you learn about your thought patterns, and the more and more you apply and you start seeing evidence, you will start feeling more trusting of yourself and of your power, which is so beautiful. Like, if you guys have been seeing your thoughts creating so far and you're just like, I'm going to put my 100% in this, you know what I mean. Like when you just know, like, there's something to this, like there's something to my 3D experience here, there's something to my life here, like I can see that some way, somehow I am really powerful. Okay, so let's get back to the topic. What I was saying is, when you experience something you don't like with someone, right, or you're not getting the desired reality with them, cool, calm, collected, remember who you are, go back internally. What is inner work? Inner work is, all right, I got that evidence. What am I going to do about it now? Am I going to trip out about it? Am I going to worry about it? Am I going to allow all these thoughts pouring in to do something to me? Or I am going to just observe it? I'm only going to observe it and remember, hey, I know why these thoughts are coming up. Thoughts come up because of where our focus is. So this is so important, you guys. Like, take note of this, remind yourself of this all the time. When you focus on something that is not in your favor, you will get supporting thoughts to go with that one thought. You will have more support to add to that negative thought you're having in your subconscious mind, in your brain. So don't be surprised. Like, I remember I used to go through that and I used to be like, I don't get it. Like, I just, okay, whatever. I had a reactive moment with SP, but where are all these thoughts the following week coming from because of that top? Like, why am I being so negative about it? Because if you're focused on one area, that focus creates more to focus on of that specific topic. So if you're focusing on lack, guess what? You're going to get supportive thoughts on lack. Hey, here's more lack. Here's more lack. Here, think about this. Here's more lack. Here, think about this scenario. There's more lack. Same thing happens when you think about desirable outcomes. That is why we are so, like, saying the persisting part of persist in the desire. Why? Because we know that our focus maximizes in here. And when it maximizes in here, it continues to maximize out there. And then when it continues to maximize out there, it continues to maximize in here. So we do not want to invest and maximize the negative, undesirable things. We want to invest and maximize the desirable outcomes. How do we do that when there's not a desirable outcome out there? You go inside, internally. That is where your imagination is, and that is why you have an imagination. You have a built-in system that will allow you to see in your mind a different version of what you just experienced. Why do you have it? It's not just to have an imaginary friend as a kid. I always say this in all my videos, but it's so powerful. You have an imagination because your power does not rely on what just happened outside in your 3D with your SP or your boss. It doesn't matter what happened at work. None of it, that does not matter what happened out there. What matters is, what are you going to do with this? What are you going to do with, okay, it happened out there. The old version would probably react to what happened out there, and we would sit in it. We would think more of it, which would maximize more of that, which we don't want, correct? So what do? We separate ourselves. We give ourselves a breather. You calm yourself down. You could do anything like an activity, breath work, do something you enjoy, meditate, whatever it is that you enjoy doing to kind of detach from what currently happened in your undesired reality, right? And then you bring yourself back to a more calm, neutral, natural state. And then that is when you tap into that imagination, and you can use that imagination through visualization. You can use that imagination through scripting. You can use that imagination through, like, oh, I remember when I used to worry about this, but I have it now. You can use that imagination through inner conversations, but you have a very priceless built-in system in here that allows you to go to a better reality first inside, regardless of whatever happened outside. That is so beautiful. That is like amazing. That is so amazing that you have that within, because you are God. God's supposed to have that within, because God can create different realities for himself or herself. So you are a walking, literal walking, like, powerhouse. So about the shifts, right? The reason why I said this, why you should tap into that inner world, the desired reality more and more and more often, is because now that tapping into the desired state more and more often, regardless of what's happening in your 3D world, that causes you to shift into a reality where everyone looks the same, everything seems the same, the rooms look the same, everything looks the same, but the people you are dealing with are not giving you the old rejection story. They are pushing out more of a story that matches your desired story that you've been beating the drum of. Does that make sense? If that makes sense, comment down below. I'm going to say it again, because I experienced parallel reality shifts a lot. So I want to share this with you guys, because this is why it's important to persist in the desired story and not be shaken by the outside world and not try to manipulate the outside world, because the more you invest in that inner world, that desired story, like, as bad as 3D can be, you soothe yourself and you go into that, you know what? Let me be delusional a little bit. Let's be delusional. Let's pretend. Let's imagine. Let's do what we got to do. Because I understand now, as a creator, that if I beat that drum of the desired story, then I shift into a reality and I don't even see the shift. You will not see the shift until you're getting that feedback from that person or that thing or whatever it is you're manifesting. You get feedback and you're like, this person's stories completely changed. Like, this person would swear left and right they're not going to give me the commitment. This person swore left and right that they wouldn't leave the third party. This person swore left and right that I won't get my raise. But they're saying that they've always known that it's me. Like, they've always known that I will be the one for them. They always knew that I'm the best. And it feels like a freaking miracle. And it is the best feeling ever. But you gotta do that work. You gotta do the persisting. And sometimes you don't feel like persisting. Sometimes you don't feel like a creator. That is okay. But come back to it. Just make sure, if you were to weigh on a scale, if you were to weigh your thoughts, make sure the desired story is heavier. Make sure when you're thinking about your specific person, it's in the desired way, heavier. It's in them being more loving, more prioritizing of you, them being more attentive to you, them choosing you, them thinking of you in a better way, rather than didn't choose me, didn't want to choose me, never chose me, blah, 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 blah. That is going to be so light, and your desired story is going to be heavier. And the more heavier it is, the more you're playing that music internally, it has to shift you into that parallel reality. The only thing I can say from my personal experience, you guys, is I didn't, when I shifted parallel like realities with whoever I did, right? There was incidences with SP a lot. Like, SP totally like went from no, 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 no to yes, 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 yes to like a lot of the things I want. And then just in other areas in my life as well, you don't feel this like reality shift. Like, I can't really, I don't know how to explain it. You don't feel like shaken, like, oh my God, did you just see what happened? Like, it's so subtle that it feels natural. You'll almost like question like yourself, like, did I do that, or like that just Was that a coincidence? But when you look back on the feedback that person used to give you prior to you really putting in the work, then you're like, OMG, this is a complete different story. So when you're more aware, you'll see the difference. When you're more aware of yourself, your thoughts, your surroundings, you'll notice it. If you're not so aware, then you'll probably you'll probably feel like, oh, okay, like maybe this person had a change of mind. But I think that's hard to believe. If you're into law of assumption, you know that it wouldn't be a coincidence. There's no such thing. You know that thoughts create at this point. But yes, so definitely like parallel realities are real, you guys. People shift into different versions of themselves. How? Because you focus and invest your time and energy on that version of them within. And the more you do it, what happens around you is this is what happens with the subconscious mind. When you focus on something, I'm going to say it again, I said it earlier on. When you focus on something, desired or undesired, that is a command to your subconscious mind. Your subconscious mind is now like, okay, she's focused on this, let's push out more of it. Do we care if she's focusing on it because it's really happening, or if she's pretending? No, we don't care. She's got her reality. I'm not going to check the receipts, you know? So that subconscious mind of yours is your employee, and your employee is trying to get you, the boss, everything. Just whatever you say, boss, I'm getting it for you. So when you focus on something, now that command is sent to your subconscious mind to bring you more of that. So you focus on it more. So, hey, you focused on a yellow car. Here, I'm going to drive a yellow car through your neighborhood. And then you're going to see it. And then you're going to see it and you're going to be like, oh my God, that was my thought. I just saw a yellow car. You're going to focus on it a little more. Then you're going to turn on the TV and there's going to be 3 yellow cars in the movie scene. And then you're going to be like, what is going on? That I just saw one, and then now here's 3 more. You're going to focus on it more. And then you're going to open Instagram, and then there's going to be people talking about yellow cars. So that's, you see, like you just focused on something and it maximized so much. And now it's just a belief that you're going to see yellow cars all the time. That happens with SP too. That happens with money too. Like my jackpots, 1 jackpot, 2nd jackpot, 3rd jackpot. Now it's like I walk in the casino, I know I'm leaving with the jackpot. Now it became a belief. Was it I always like that? No. No, 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 no. But if you want to see more jackpot videos, you guys, you can go to playlists on our channel, click Ani. So many success stories, so many personal success stories, so many client success stories. But same thing happens with SP. We're focusing on the old version of SP. Oh, he didn't choose me. Oh, he's with the third party. Okay, focus on it. Subconscious mind, send, message sent. Oh, okay. All right, we'll push that more of it out. And then you see more, you're triggered more, you see more, you're triggered more. And your subconscious is like, I'm just doing what you're telling me to do. Like, I'm just doing what you're focused on. Focus on something else and I'll push that out. Okay? And I know it sounds easier said than done, but that's why there's persisting involved and some discipline. Because if you have a story, a story that's so like dominant within, you're not going to feel good or optimistic right away when you shift to a new story. So you're going to need to beat that drum a little more, and then it's going to start pushing out and pushing out. But yes, you guys, I hope this video helped, but it's all about focus. It's all about our thoughts and what we focus them on. And you are investing by doing that. So when you put time, focus, energy, thoughts into something, that is your investment to what you're going to experience more and more of going forward in your reality. And 1000% parallel realities exist as of right now. So if you're in an undesirable story, don't worry about it. There's 10 billion, trillion, infinite more that are in your favor. But just you need to shift internally what you're focused on to shift the parallel reality externally. And don't think it's going to be like this crazy, like sci-fi movie shift. It's going to be very neutral, natural. And if for those of you that have experienced this, please comment down below. I think it would be so helpful for people to like read what you went through too, and it'll give them hope, motivation, hope, right? Yeah, you guys. So I love each and every one of you. We still have our contest going on for 3 free coaching sessions. All you got to do is comment down below, like the video, subscribe to our channel, and also my courses that are bringing so much success to all of you. Like, thank you for all of you sending in your success stories and taking the time to write them out and share them. I appreciate you so much, and it's helping so many people get hope, and they're seeing that and they're like, okay, you know, like, let me put it to the test too. So if you guys are interested in any of the courses, links are going to be in the description box down below. If you need any help or have any questions on anything, email us at sessions@createyourfuture.co, and our reception will help you with anything. You guys, I intend you bring in a lot of money this weekend. I intend you get the texts from your specific people. I intend you feel good. I intend you feel happy and positive this weekend. I intend that all of you guys experience beautiful, beautiful, beautiful evidence this weekend. And I will see you next Friday, you guys. Bye. Love you guys.